So I am Katie Berman. I am a textile artist here in Durham, and we are in my little studio space. So Sashiko stitching is a form of visible mending. It can be traced back to early Japan, like the Edo period, and was a way for the working class people to essentially elongate the life of their clothing. And you primarily see it in the form of little white stitching that is made into these really beautiful geometric, symmetrical motifs. Sashiko stitching is visible mending, but not all visible mending is Sashiko. I would say that even just in my own personal things, it's inspired by Sashiko stitching, but it really isn't approached in the same precision and reverence, I would say, that traditional Sashiko stitching was. I think it's nice to broaden the spectrum of what visible mending can be, because if you're not really into, symmetrical geometric motifs, but you want to put just stitching in any type of way on a garment to elongate the life of it, that counts as visible mending too. So the fabrics that I use for my patches are things like the Dogwood denim. I primarily am patching things that are denim or a heavier weight fabric, and really the thing that you want to keep in mind is to match the fabric weight with whatever it is that you are mending. So any woven fabric of any weight works as long as it matches well with the clothing that you're mending. We have a hole. The fabric has really worn away on this part, so I'm actually just going to put a patch right over top. All that layering is just going to give it a little bit more stability. And so I will lay my patch over where I'm going to mend and just make sure that I give myself a nice seam allowance. So if possible, it's best to, like any embroidery, to come up from underneath so that your knot is on the underside of your fabric. Make a stitch line around the perimeter of whatever patch you're doing, whether it's a patch on the outside or on the inside. When I get to the edge, I want to make sure that I'm trapping the edge when I start my next row.